Greetings, my friends. Welcome. Yeah, I'm feeling. How you hope everyone's feeling good. I'm feeling excited. Today was meant to be the start of the big art push. I've been kind of. I've just had so many months of just. I don't know if you watch any of the other things like the workout videos and all that stuff, but I've just been consumed so much in taken away from art, and I know it's a sense of procrastination, not deliberately. It's just this kind of, again, this is like, oh well, if I don't do this every day, then I won't prove that I can't do it or something. You know the ones I mean. It's just all these perfectionism things and that. But but there's also things that have to be sorted out, and again, things that I'm going to paint, for instance. I know this is a poem show, but I'm talking about painting. But I've done a whole bunch of canvases ready to go. I've got a whole bunch of images. I'm just going to kind of try and. I've picked some really nice ones from. I'm going through a bit of a wildlife phase, so I kind of want to continue that for a little bit. It doesn't just have to be that. It could be the seascapes and landscapes. But I think sometimes you get a bit overwhelmed. I do anyhow. With you look at all these artists, and again they're like, this is what you do, and this composition and things, and sometimes it's just like. So I'm just going to pick some really nice images, maybe crop them a bit to how my eye sees it, and then just bang the paint hours, the brush hours in on these things, and just do as many hours in a day that I can. But not where I'm like just torturing myself, but trying to kind of paint like a plasterer, which is I'm going to talk about that a lot in the future. Anyhow, let's get on with this poem, and this one is called No Second Chances. In the sands we lay our heads for now, as the earth is tortured with the plough. Our eyes and ears will gladly cover, as the slaughtering is just another. And the water's depths are no concern, as they're emptying each year in turn. 'Cause for now the shelves are chock quite full, and the many scraps thrown to the gull, consuming what we need to live. It has a cost that has to give. And as the temperatures do rise, under scrutiny of all the lies, the children's future's shrouded now, until we all agree on how we solve this problem with words of truth, and fight so hard for all our youth. Yes, just doing a few quick poems, to the point. Again, it's just all the stuff that's going on. My mind's been, going towards these type of things, and you're just like, oh man, why can't everyone just get along? And I know it's naivety and kind of, and idealistic and things, and that's just not reality. It's just like, oh, I want that to be like this, so it must be, and why can't everyone just see the way that I think, and then everyone just fall into place? Yeah, because this is how it should be, because this is how I perceive it, and people do agree with me. Yes, it's I've got people that said that that's what they believe too. So it's it's complicated. It's purely subjective reality. Although it is, we see what's happening as well. So it's but it's, again, we perceive it in different ways. But obviously, what's going on is obviously at this time, and well, it's the Russian invasion of Ukraine. Just in case, I don't know when you'll watch this, but it's that started like 4, 5, 6 weeks ago, something like that, and you're just like, oh god, we're just gonna get our faces melted off, and I feel selfish sometimes. I feel sometimes I feel like selfish and cowardly, kind of thinking of myself and my family, and think, I mean, it's what people do, but you're just like, oh well, what happened to me, or that'll stop us from doing this. It's just like it's pathetic and sad, and it's just like, and I totally care about these other people that I don't even know, and just because it's just not right, and it's just, but what's the reason behind it all? What's the and there's so much kind of tainted things through history, things. That's just me. Just I don't understand all this stuff, but I know it cuts deep, and people. It's the segregation, and it's one thing for one, and something else for another type of stuff, and it's like whoever makes the rules, whoever's got the biggest weapons, and all this crazy stuff, and just it's posturing and threats. But obviously, this day and age, the threats can be pretty devastating for literally everybody. So it's actually insane to think, isn't it, that we live under this kind of shroud of, you know, of nuclear weapons and things, you know, like, and just like people just going, right, that's it, and then just, I've probably mentioned this a few in other videos, but again, just talking about the poems as well, now what people think, and you just like feel helpless, and you bury your heads in the sand, and we're just like can't help it. It's like, what do we do, you know? And people want to do things, but they don't know what to do, and again, all at the same time worried about yourself and your family and things, and you know, it's just, I don't know, it's just it's something I can't solve, you know, but I don't know, I think most people, from my observations of the world, you know, most people just want to get on there and make sure everybody has enough, and yes, I can't help being selfish, and I say that word, it's just like selfish, and you just self-preservation for you and your family, so there's nothing totally selfish about that. It's just, that's the nature of things. We can't, you know, we're not all enlightened people that can just rise above it and put everyone else before ourselves, you know, but it's just, I think most people, again, you just want a peaceful life, you just want to get something that'll, you know, some kind of purpose to kind of work towards, so we're not just kind of watching daytime TV and being bored out of minds and that, you know, you want some purpose, somewhere to help, and at the end you're just like, and then you got your kids who got food, it's just like, God, honestly, just, you know, you see the people being kind of just uprooted from their homes and things, and then just like devastation, and just the fear that they just don't know what's going on with the you know, the family, the children, you know, what's going to happen. And obviously, anyhow, I'm not going to go much further down there. It's just yeah, so anyhow, my mind's kind of been going towards some of these things, as I can imagine at this particular moment a lot of people's thoughts are, but I try not to watch too much news, but you can't help looking just to say it's like, yes, it's definitely going to get nuked or something, or it's like, you know, peace talks have began, or, you know, and, you know, you're like hope for the latter, obviously, but it's complicated, and let's just hope that's, you know, some wise people come together and sort things out. That's all I'm saying. Okay, right, okay, my friends. Wow, that went on. I apologise. Okay, next poem. Bye bye. Greetings, my friends. Thank you for watching whatever it was you just watched. I hope it's left you confused or excited or inspired or whatever emotions is running through your head right now. I appreciate it. But please hit the thumbs up and pass things on to your friends if you think they need to watch this. And if you'd like to look at any of my art or purchase any of my art, then please check out the links below for the website, Instagram, Facebook, and all that jazz. Take care. I shall see you soon. Thanks. Bye.